What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Rich Take Profit. I'm back at y'all with another video. And in today's video, I'm going to be speaking on L's and why being weak to L's will always make you a loser. If you're weak to the L's, how could you ever be a winner and be humble? If you're weak to L's, how can you have the ability to look in the mirror and tell yourself where you can be better? How can you learn from this loss if you're so weak that it hurts you to the core? But yeah, we need to be better losers. And I just mean when you lose, it needs to really be something for you to do to eliminate the stress of an L, the sorrow that comes behind the L. You need to create a defense mechanism when you take a loss in the market. There needs to just be something that you tell yourself to keep you from being frustrated with you losing in the market. And there's going to be things that I'm going to be able to tell you in this video that's going to make L's feel like nothing. And even your wins are going to feel like nothing. And that's exactly where you want to be. Before we get into this video, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more videos like this where I teach traders about their psychology when it comes to trading in the markets day to day. And this type of information will help you guys master yourself when it comes to trading every single day. So that way, once you become numb to the fluctuation of your P&L and your win rate and your days that you lose, when you can become numb to the idea of making money, that's when everything will change and everything that you ever wanted will come your way. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys sign up to my team down below. Link is in the description. You guys can try it out for a low price. Hundreds of people in there that are chasing the same goal, chasing the same dream, chasing profitability in the market, but we're actually getting it done. We have people in there that you can learn from that are literally taking information and giving it to each other. So if you guys want a community with like-minded individuals where we trade together every day, Monday through Friday, and we have back testing sessions on Saturdays, psychology calls on Sundays, hit that link down below in the description. You guys won't be disappointed. And yeah, shout out Team FBA. But we're gonna hop straight into the video. So, losing in the market. If you're weak to every L that you ever take, you will never be the greatest winner. If you are a weak person at taking L's, you take L's so heavy that when you take that win, you're the one that screams the loudest in the room. And people can read that energy and tell that, I won't say desperate, but you're very vulnerable to things not going your way. You're a person that's very erratic. You look like a person that's not stable enough. You look like a person that's not truly at peace with themselves, because I believe the successful are the most, they can be emotional, but they're not ever emotional to a point where it can destroy their lives. They understand that being mentally stable is what allows them to make the hard decisions that they have to make every single day. All you have to do is come to a chart and press a button at the right time, and you have all your criteria, you have all your data, you have your trading plan, you have your journal, you know what works, you know what doesn't work, and yet you still let the idea of the outcome affect you internally, which doesn't ever allow you to truly follow the plan. If you're not following your plan as a day trader, you're ultimately losing, because you made a plan to actually get you successful and you can't follow it. Why do you expect success? Why do you expect things to pan out your way? How do you give it time to even show you it's a proven strategy if you rush every piece of it? And then when you lose, you have nobody to blame but yourself. But now you blame yourself, but you blame yourself and beat yourself up and destroy your self-confidence, destroy your self-trust in yourself, instead of just telling yourself to stop. Stop doing the things that I'm not proud of. Stop doing the things that are going to irritate me in the long run. It may felt good today that I overtraded and I made $4,000 today, but I know it won't feel good if I take this same habit and apply it to tomorrow, and apply it to Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday, because you only need to do that overtrading habit one time for it to not go your way, to blow up everything that you ever built. You could save yourself by overtrading, but you could destroy yourself in the long run. Have you ever realized when y'all do something you're not supposed to do and it works out, you'll be like, oh, it worked out? But in the back of your brain, you know, like, yo, if this was the other way around, everything would be gone. So why even give yourself the opportunity for it to save you? Because once you do that habit, that bad habit, and it feels good and it works, it always feels good that day. But I swear, 2 or 3 days after you did that thing that saved you, it destroyed everything you worked for. I remember 2 weeks ago, I overtraded and took a lucky trade and made like $4,000 in like 30 seconds. And I remember I was telling my girl, I was like, I just came home and made $4,000 in like 30 seconds. Because she seen me trading on the iPad and I took 2 losses for the day, but my account's about to blow. So I'm already under the impression like I'm gonna lose my account. But I made $4,000 in 30 seconds on a whim. Like, it's either this blows or this goes good. So it goes good in my favor. And something in the back of my brain was like, well, I'm never doing that again, because if it doesn't go in my favor, I'm gonna blow the account. But the problem with this is when you reinforce a bad behavior because you get a good result, it's gonna happen again. You're gonna do it again. If you rob Louis Vuitton and you take 6 bags and you make $30,000 off of you stealing 6 bags, you got a positive result for doing something that could end your entire freedom. It can end your life. But you just made 30K and nothing bad happened to you. So you think, I'm going to go try it again. You go try it again. This time you get ambushed by police. You're in jail. You get sentenced to 10 years in prison for theft. I don't think you get 10 years for theft, but y'all get my point. If you do something that's wrong and you get a good result from it, you're more than likely going to do it again. Especially something like trading, where it seems so innocent. You're just pressing buttons. But when you get in the habit of over trading, over leveraging, and things work out in your favor, if you don't pull that habit out of your head, if you don't tell yourself this was a bad trading day, even though you made 4K, you're not giving yourself any discipline for that bull that you just did, right? So my thing here for me to tell you guys is, if you're about to lose an account, if you're about to blow an account and you want to save yourself, you should start saving yourself when you're getting to your last $1,000, $1,500 of drawdown. How about you lower risk when you get close to blowing your account? How about we practice a good habit? How about we practice lowering risk when we're about to blow something and we may not have the means to get it back? You know, instead of like always upping the risk when you're about to blow it all. Like, trading doesn't work like that. This isn't a business where you made that one risk move and like it made your clothing brand business blow up. It made you go viral on the internet. That's not this type of game. If you bail yourself out as a trader, if you keep that, you have to come trade every single day. You have to come risk money every single day. So you making one big giant risk on a whim is not good long term, because that next time you reach that feeling, it may not pan out for you, and you can end up wiping your entire account if this was live. If this wasn't a situation where there's a prop firm to stop you, to liquidate you and say you're done, you're uneligible, if this was your live account, you would not be doing this shit long term, because it can destroy you financially. So how about when we get to that last bit of drawdown, how about when we get below a certain threshold where we're comfortable before we start feeling the fear of losing an account? How about we lower risk and gain our confidence back up? Make sure you have time to adapt. What I was speaking on in the last video, adaptability, knowing how to adapt to the new market changes, the new market entries, because the only thing that really changes with your strategy over the course of a year is how you get in. Nothing really changes by how you get in, or the timing of when you get in. Those are like the two biggest things that change: the timing and like your entry model. Like sometimes false breaks are going crazy. Sometimes the fair value gap fills are going crazy. Sometimes it's the consequent encroachment inverse fair value gap that's going crazy. At that specific time, though, you could probably get your fair value gap, but it might not happen at market open. It might happen 30 minutes after market. It might happen an hour. So you guys have to know when to adapt. And when you guys are taking these losses and you realize, okay, I'm getting into too much of a drawdown, how about we lower risk and we pay attention to our journals and we start implementing what's working right now, building the confidence back up at that low risk, getting back to break even, and then going back to normal risk with the new adaptability for the new quarter, for the new week, for the new month, so you can keep progressing. And this is some cold game. I'm going to take this for myself. But being weak to the losses, it always sets you up for failure down the road. Because when those losses start to hurt, your decisions start to turn into turmoil. Your decisions start to become less worthy. And it's terrible. It's terrible long term. As a business, it's terrible. So I want you guys to keep yourself in a calm state of mind by knowing when to lower risk, so that way when you're losing over and over and over again, it's not happening by the thousands, it's happening by the hundreds. Or if it's not happening by the hundreds, it's happening by the tens. I lost $20 6 times in a row because whatever happened, I'm not seeing things clearly. I'm lowering risk. I need to figure out why I'm losing over and over. Oh, I figured out why I'm losing. Oh, it actually works. Okay, let's get back to normal risk. We're back in the game. I want you guys to know when you have losing streaks and they prolong more than a week, it's time to switch some things up. It's time to pay attention. Make sure you back test a little bit harder that weekend. Make sure you do a little bit more chart work that weekend and understand where things are changing. Go back to that actual minute you entered the trade and understand why it didn't work. Why didn't it reject that imbalance? Why did it keep going lower before it went in my direction? Why did it stop me out? Oh, it did it for this entire week. Okay, how about next week? I'm going to give it a little bit more patience. Maybe I'll wait for it to break through my entry, and if it comes back to my entry and I'm still positive, if I still don't have a candle closure, that invalidates my setup. Let me take my setup as it comes back up from manipulation instead of being in the manipulation. But you can't even think to do such a thing unless you make these L's feel nonchalant to you. And for me personally, what I needed to not care about losses, I needed to lose every single day. I lost every single day 2 weeks ago. And for you guys that follow me on Instagram, I literally was posting like, losing streak continues, losing streak continues, losing streak continues. And I made a video and I got on camera and I literally told you guys, like, I don't lost every day. I don't give a damn. Like, it got to the point where I was hurt about losing and I kept losing. At some point, it's like, all right, bro, I might just lose again today. I don't know. Oh, I got to win. All right, cool. Got to win. I don't care about getting the win because I just lost 6 days in a row. But you see how all I needed was to take a loss that didn't matter, to take a win that didn't matter, for me to get back into that flow state of not really caring about if I win or lose for the day. Did I follow my plan? I did. Wow, this week was really good. This week I actually made some money, and it was all because I really didn't care about what happened. I thought more about protecting myself by trading less, because I lost so much trading more. It's just that's just like an automatic like it's an automatic thing for me. Like if I ever do fall off the cliff emotionally, I have to just lose over and over and over and over and over and over until I get it. But I lower risk this time, so I was able to just lose without caring, to the point I don't even care that I'm losing. So when I actually start winning, I understand, oh, that's why I've been losing every single day. I just caught a win because I did this different. Let's try how this goes for the week. 2K week. All right, let's push this forward. Let's just keep the same momentum. So I'm gonna leave it there. This is just another video. Just getting them done for you guys. I know that people struggle with this so much, because I know if I'm struggling, I know 100 other people are struggling, and I won't know that unless I'm talking to them, which I do in my group. So I really do recommend anybody that wants to have a community, you guys want your questions answered, if you want some people that literally grab you like a village and like just keep, like, always have something to tell you, always have something to give you, always have new resources to give you, invest into your time, invest into yourself, because we're all here to help, and we all had to pay something to be a part of something that fits what we want to do, that fits our goals and our dreams. So that's you. You guys can join Team FBA. Link is down below in the description. People are going crazy. We got 50,000 withdrawal this week from Gustavo. He's offering some new teaching. So we always have people in there that are doing big things, that are willing to help others, that are willing to put them on the next level. We there to help each other every single day, literally no days off. And that's what allowed me to do what I need to do, not even on the charts but off the charts, to be the man I need to be every single day, no days off, to get things done. But hey, I'm gonna leave it there. I don't want to take up all your time. It's your boy Rich Stay Profit. Sign out with another video. And like I always say, keep God first, keep grinding and growing. We'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.